All right, we have the second official episode that is appearing on YouTube now. We have 2023 Week 11's look ahead of the Inside Scoop.
That we
And
do.
we're starting off with Double D Cups versus Mr. Koopy Butker. What do you think here, Tanner?
I think, as always, I love Ryguy's picture. It's the first thing that I always notice whenever I see his matchup. Nice big double D cups.
Compared
Um,
to Tom's picture of.
yeah, we'll just ignore that whole thing.
All right, let's see. I got Rye Guys pulled up here. This is a bit of a stinker for Rye Guy last week.
This is his worst week, probably.
Definitely one of. I know he's had a couple low 80s, so this might be his worst, and it did not come out of the survivor pool, so he's completely gone. He's done.
Hmm. Hmm. Survivor pool's getting thin, huh?
There's only two people left. Tom's actually in it for being
Tom
the
and
second
who?
worst team. Tom and Steve.
Wow.
I thought Steve was going to be the one to. Oh, no, wait. No, Steve got knocked out. I'm sorry. Rye Guy is in it versus Tom.
Oh, okay. Ryguy, he slipped. Look at that. 72 and stays 10 points. Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was the final three were Steve, Ryan, and Tom. And it's actually kind of funny because they're playing each other this week. So not only does the winner, win, but they have a little extra money on the line here. It's a big
Hmm.
matchup.
One thing that really sticks out. God, look at all those guys.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
it's the Dolphins bye week. It's bound to happen.
yeah. This was expected, right? I mean, ETN not expected, but
No, that could be a little. I mean, it was San Francisco, so maybe not too much
yeah.
cause for concern. They got absolutely dismantled. And
Lawrence also had 4 points, I think. What was that on Jensen?
two.
2.1. Oh,
Oh man,
wow.
we'll look at that later. But yeah, that was it was a rough week from ETN when you kind of needed a big boom week here to make up for all the buys. But our guys probably the only team that could afford to take an L and
Yeah, definitely,
just go on with it.
definitely.
There's not really too much here to talk about since half his team wasn't like I think one, two, three. If we had four starters on a bye, so
Nothing he could have done.
yeah. I mean, he's got James Conner back now, which is absolutely huge. And with Kyle Murray back, they could be running the ball more. They can get to the goal line more, and maybe more production for Mr. Connor.
Laporta I know 6 points this week. What did he do last week? Is he slowing down a little bit? He's still doing pretty good.
Yeah, not too much. I mean, for a tight end, 6 points. It's not like a weak killer, but it doesn't help you win.
Yeah.
The weak killers for those guys are like 2 to 3 points. You're like, fuck, I could have started almost any other tight end,
Yeah.
and it would
And
have been
luckily
great.
for him, it was the week for it to happen. So
Yeah. And let's go take a look at where's the Poopy Buckers or Koopy Buckers. Tom, damn, another loss.
yeah.
It's unfortunate. He's scoring a decent bit. I think he's about league average in scoring, and he's a little unlucky.
Just got Drew on a rough week, but yeah. Lamar, I don't know. Concerned? Fantasy wise at least?
Heavily concerned fantasy wise. I was actually trying to trade for Lamar from Tom since Cousins went down. He kept saying he's untouchable, and I'm kind of happy he didn't trade him because it's a good chance I would have lost a week or two here with this 11, 11,
Yeah,
13.
definitely.
That's the story of Tom's team, it feels like. Look at Barkley, 6 points. Pollard, 5 points. He's stuck on their name value and not their fantasy production.
And what's up with Pollard? I don't know. Does he even have a touchdown? Oh, wait. Two.
Week
Week
one.
one.
Oh, man. Wait, he only has two in the whole year?
Wow.
How did he have
He has
16 points here? I feel like he didn't have a lot of yards.
7 catches.
I guess that'll do it, yeah.
But
7.
still, I didn't realize he's been like that bad.
Yeah, I would say for where he was drafted in normal leagues, Pollard would be a bust for a second round pick. Like,
And you can't not start him too. So
yeah.
what are you gonna do? Should have traded him, Tom.
But in the end, he still scored 100. usually the low hundreds, high 90s, you get like a 50-50 shot of winning. And
Yeah,
unfortunately, the odds just didn't really fall into Tom's favor here. But let's go check out the matchup here.
pretty even projections. Fry guy a little bit favored. A chain back in. Okay, not a chain in his ass anymore. Is he actually
Cups.
confirmed to be playing?
I think he's going to be playing. I'm fairly
Oh,
confident.
first came back, Fry guy. Okay, throwing him right into the starting lineup.
Do you think his production can keep up? Like, look at the numbers and the
Jesus
touchdowns with
Christ,
how little carries he gets, though. Do you think
it's insane.
these, like, ignoring the 49-point week, but these 20-point weeks, do you think that's something realistic?
Definitely realistic. I mean, I wouldn't bank on it, but wait, who are they playing? The Raiders. Raiders and Jets. I mean, I think they both have pretty decent defenses at least coming up. So I guess we will see.
I mean, our guys heavily invested in the Dolphins here. A good
He
team to
is.
be
I mean,
invested in, though. One of the highest scorers.
except if they have a bad week, then your whole team has a bad week.
Yeah,
The only downside.
that would be scary come playoffs. I think in the regular season, it's great to have a
Yeah.
lot of the best offense, but if you get that first week of playoffs and the Dolphins just put up a stinker, it all goes out the window. Not specifically towards our guy, just any team that can happen to with that type of strategy.
Mm-hmm.
But we have results 8-2, second highest scoring team in the league, I believe.
Is he not number one? Steve is. No, I think he's one. 8-2.
I feel like Steve still won, barely, 40-point
Oh no.
difference. And while we have Tom this year, here's Tom. He's seventh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So he's average in scoring, but little. I mean, honestly, his points against are average too. Oh, that's wait. What the fuck, Mister? Huh?
What's going on here?
Why is my name here twice? I, I I don't know. I think it glitched or something.
Oh.
Well, anyway, this is Tom's team. So he's average in scoring, and he's basically getting blown out.
0-4 in the division too.
Oof.
That's rough.
Only one other team is. Oh no, wait. There's two teams
Matty
0-4. Maddie and Lev.
and Lev. Wow.
Okay, to be fair, Lev is a little expected. The other team not so much though. But looking over Tom's team here, what do we got going on?
Saquon leading the pack.
The good news for Barkley is the Commanders recently traded their two defensive ends away, so maybe that defensive line isn't as good, and Barkley can run it a little bit on him.
Mm-hmm. And Cooper's been picking it up a little bit. So, man, those receiver matchups just don't look anything compared to Rye guys though. When
And
you're like,
Cooper
oh, those
lost
are
to
pretty good,
Sean.
and then you look over. Yes, that's another thing. Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens that first week back, but I think Tom's best player is on a bye this week. Kamara's been
Wait, is
killing
he
it.
playing Chiefs D against? Is this against Philly? Might be a little questionable.
Yeah, Tom's going for the home run that he knows he needs versus our guy. Oh, our guy has two important players going on in the next 2 hours.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, taking a look here. Who do you think has it?
Mm. I think Rye guy's got this week in the bag. I think. I mean, it also depends what's going on with A Chain, but who would he have to plug in? He'd put, I guess, Connor in, and then
Connor can move up, and
Dust
then
Bus.
Gust. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think, and I'm not a big Judy guy too, so I think I'd lean Rye guy this week.
I think a lot of Tom's players, except for Barkley, kind of play really tough defensive opponents.
Yeah.
Like Tampa, Pittsburgh, the Rams, Carolina has been like they suck as a team, but no one's putting up fantasy points when they play the Panthers.
Yeah.
Well, I guess set
Not
the
even the
tone.
Panthers.
Yeah, not even the Panthers. So Lamar might set the tone tonight, though. This is actually really important for Tom and Ragai. A lot of guys in here. But I think I'm also going to pick Guy. I think the matchups just, besides the team, just heavily favor him.
And looking at Guy's list, he not only picked himself, but he said he's gonna dominate this week. So
Is that a
all right, take
guaranteed?
that for what it's worth. It was he's saying. I guess you could call it a Ferg fact. I know it's from him, but I guess we'll see what happens.
We got two Cooks, one Ferg versus the not feeling it. But I think he has been feeling it recently with that record. What say
He
you?
has been feeling it. Apparently, he's been feeling it.
He's
Been a
feeling
little
it
cocky
now.
about feeling it, but
Has he been?
a little bit, but feeling it nonetheless. So I'll give it to him.
All right, let's go
Seems to be doing good.
take a peek at last week here. I see Bird.
Nice rhyme. Damn,
Bird
big week.
was the highest scorer this week.
But you don't get any money for that, so sorry.
But you do.
Isn't no that?
All right, second highest scorer gets the money. All right.
Yes. Or just give it to me. Anyway, damn, 34 from
Dude, I think it's like
man.
I want to say CLM is just that good because look at
Look
his
at those
past. Like,
past two.
dude,
Oh
it's
my
insane.
god. If he doesn't slow it down, like he could single-handedly win you like a league if he keeps this up.
That's scary. The few guys that are really scary to go against would be CD, AJ Brown, Chase, Tyreek. That'd be the top four.
I wouldn't even be that afraid of Chase right now
He
with the
did
way he's been.
good
I mean,
last week.
he's still, trust me, he's still one of the best. I'm just saying something's off, a little off with
Yeah, he
Tyler.
has. Well, he had one boom game, and that was about it. But like these other guys had it like 3 or 4 times already. But yeah, it's
Singletary though,
good pickup.
big game out of him.
Hopefully he's the starter again because
FAU native.
that would be a big helping this week for Bird. But yeah, everyone really did good. I mean, your worst player. I thought Bird was a little like of an underdog after Thursday night when Thielen and
Yeah,
Komet only put 7 up. I was like, that's not
I
a
thought
great
so too.
start. But rest of the
'Cause
team
the
said
thing is,
nah.
anytime that happens to you and I, it usually
It
doesn't
usually
end
stays
up in a
bad.
good. Exactly. So,
I was like, oh, I've seen this
um,
before. Rip. Um, yeah, so good week by Bird. Everyone did great, even with those two poopy performances. But yeah, let's go see Maddie here. I think Maddie's been on a bit of a skid. How many has he lost in a row? Where's his team? 2. All right, he's lost 2 in a row. I did catch him on his biggest bye week without Hurts
yeah,
and Devonta Smith, so I was very lucky there with that.
yeah. But he should be getting Jefferson back soon, right? I mean,
I don't know if he's playing this week yet. He hasn't said, but definitely got to be next week if it's not this one. But he definitely needs him back as soon as possible here to help out.
I did see something that said Noah Brown was like one of the better pickups to
Yeah, I was like, who's this Noah
have.
Brown guy going on or going off
Yeah,
on me? I was like, I
yeah,
saw it in the morning. I was like, oh, perfect. Like, this is nice, Noah Brown. You know, because yeah, Josh Downs was. Oh, I guess he played, but didn't do good. But no Rashi either. And he dropped 20 in the early window. I was like, that's not good. I'm scared.
yeah.
But can he do it again? I gotta look at Maddie's team real quick with the low projection. Oh, okay. There's no one with 0. That's a little concerning.
Hmm. Starting the Giants defense. It's a bold move, man. Like I'm just gonna say one thing. Don't do it. That's my only advice.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe Maddie is hoping for a repeat of last time they played Washington, but now they have 0
Damn it.
quarterbacks.
They have 4 weeks with negative points.
Yeah, that is scary. Do you play Calvin Ridley at all over Noah Brown or Rice?
Mm,
He's been
mm-mm.
really bad.
I'm not on the Ridley train right now.
No,
I mean,
3-11
yeah,
and
no.
1 4. Since week 6, it's been terrible. Well, I mean,
I would definitely put Noah Brown in, and
mhm.
I think probably Rice as well.
The only issue I see with Noah Brown this week is Woods and Nico are back, so Brown drops down to wide receiver 3.
Yeah, but he's got like a connection with Stroud right now,
Hmm.
so
That's
he'll
true.
probably let it ride a little bit. But having said that, hmm,
I'm surprised Bird never made a name with like Burrow in his name, like Bird and Burrow. Birdo? I don't know. That would have been a great team name. He's the Bird Ash.
it's true. Uh,
This Thursday night game is so important. The more of these we do.
I know. I I think Bird's gonna win, and it pains me to say because I don't want him to win. Sorry, Bird, but also not sorry. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go Bird this week.
Yeah, and he's doing it without Kyron Williams. Dude, Bird's
That's
team can
true.
actually be
He
really,
should be
really
getting him
good.
back kind
Yeah.
of soon, right?
Javante, Kyron, Burrow, CD, Debo. Oh man, that could be a really scary team actually. In the beginning, I kind of thought Bird's team was a little rough because of the injuries he had, which is it's reasonable. Losing Chubb, your first overall pick, and Dobbins, I think your fourth round pick. I think Bird has won quite a few in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row. So he's bouncing back nice, and I think he's going to keep rolling. I think Birds wins again.
Lock it in. To infinity and Traylon Mojo Rojo logo thing versus. Wait, is that a flask? Or
Yeah,
what is that?
I love it. I love the name. I love the icon.
Scrub Nation.
Love Rob's name too.
We got a big matchup this week. I guess where we want to start with
I got Rob up here.
Bub. Oh, big week out of Rob.
I told you guys he
Taking
was
taking
gonna
down,
beat Steve.
yeah, taking down the bad luck champ over there.
The built Fords.
Yeah. In the Emperor's division.
Like Steve just, I mean, he had AJ Brown on a bye, but even with that, his team didn't do that great. Diggs was a pretty
Yeah,
big letdown to Denver of all teams.
yeah.
But looking at Bub here, yeah, this triple quarterback rotation might be working. Baker when Fields comes back,
Oh, he's just
Purdy.
got so many quarterbacks and he doesn't want to
And
drop
like
any of them.
none of them are like that much better than the other. I feel like they're all around the same level. Like maybe Fields is a little better, but he's inconsistent.
I also feel like it's funny that he won't start Purdy or Fields. Well, Fields made sense, but Purdy, but he just picked up Baker recently and he still goes with him both weeks.
I don't know, man. But I think
Hey, I guess it worked.
Brian Robinson, low key, fourth overall running back. Who would have
Hmm.
expected that?
Also hasn't had his bye yet, but still
And he
pretty
has
impressive.
easy Giants. And, well, I don't know about the other matchups, but Giants should be a good matchup for him this week here.
Yeah.
Special teams definitely boosted him a lot.
Hmm.
But yeah, good week, 120. Usually you're always winning when you score that.
Yeah, solidly.
Let's go take a look at Lev over here, who also had a pretty good week.
Good. Which I would have liked him to win, but
Like we all wanted Lev to win this one. And Lev's number one fan. He needs to get one more.
he will. Um, yeah, I mean, Dak. If Dak didn't have a game at that, I mean, he's putting up like what 60 points this week.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, Hunter Henry, Chris Godwin, DJ Moore, even Madison,
No
all
one
under
did.
10.
And Moore really like slowed down after that like 2 or 3 game stretch where he was just on fire. Right up there at the top of it. 45, 23, 11, 13 still.
Anyone on his bench here? Just Howell, who did good too, but just not as good as
Fournette.
Dak. Oh, I thought he
Why does
was,
it say
yeah,
it says he's a free agent
I
again?
guess he never signed. He's not on the Bills. Yeah. I mean, 110 would have beaten some teams here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would have beaten 7 teams. It's unfortunate.
That is.
This could have been a nice dub for Lev. But let's go check out the preview here. Now, I don't know
Wow. 81.
why is he projected 81? 0.
Oh, that's right, because
He's in
High
a
Chan was
concussion.
supposed to.
Yeah. Maybe he hasn't checked it yet. That's all my guess would be.
Okay, so I figure he's probably going to put Miles Sanders in, or
I mean, it's not like a great. Honestly,
Kenneth
I'd probably
Gainwell, maybe.
play Gainwell.
Yeah, so
Could be a high
at least
scoring
he's
game.
going to get some volume.
Exactly.
Um, yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious which way we'd be leaning this week, unless you have a different input.
No, not really. Even like some weeks I can see the path for Lev to win, but is like Najee versus the Browns defense and the Panthers defense just shuts down fantasy points somehow.
Yeah,
Maybe DJ Moore could bounce around and come back and have a good game, but then Chris Godwin versus San Francisco, I just don't see it for Lev this week.
aren't you a big Chigazem
No,
Unconquo guy?
I don't think I
No.
ever had him on my team.
Okay, just checking.
We can confirm that, but I don't think I have. Nope, I have not. Good.
He's been passed around a little bit,
He
I'd
has
say.
been. But yeah, any changes you make the Bubs lineup? Do you put in Pacheco or Flowers?
I 1000% would put Pacheco Potato in over Collins, but oh,
Hmm,
wait, is Kareem Hunt playing on a bye? No, yeah, put Hunt in. I think he has like 4 straight games with a touchdown or something.
5?
Oh,
Holy shit.
holy shit! Yeah, put fucking him in.
He just did it versus Baltimore. He can definitely do it versus Pittsburgh.
Definitely, that would be my move.
Yeah. All right. So I get both go and Rob here,
Yeah,
and Rob guy picks left. Built forward and to infinity and beyond. Although minus Bijan because he's on a bye.
yes. So you're just to infinity and this
But
week.
there is no Bijan.
One thing you aren't though is built Ford, and I want to make that clear.
I'm not built forward either. I am built fragile. Uh, let's take a look. Steve, I know he was knocked out of the survivor pool here. He had a low score.
The hell, Steve? Come on, what is this?
With
First
only,
time playing fantasy football?
I mean, he did have Brown on most on a bye. But even Diggs was poop. Hopkins poop. Zach Moss, I guess, well, you want to be there.
Rumor is Diggs during the halftime said, "Get me the ball more," and Allen responded, "Put on a Broncos jersey."
Oh my god. They do have a tough matchup versus the Jets this week, so I got that going for me in our matchup. Now, there's not too much to talk about. These special teams didn't help him. Johnny Smith put up a stinker. This is nothing really too great here. Just David Montgomery doing good in his first game back. And that's why he
Yeah,
is out of the survivor pool.
that he is. And over to Bijan.
Bijan.
Oh, you picked up golf? I didn't realize you're on the golf train. Have fun, man.
I had to.
I couldn't stand looking at him on my team anymore. I had to just drop him.
It was, well, Deshaun's not out for the season, but I was a little scared to
Oh,
start Deshaun
is
versus
this?
Baltimore.
Oh, I thought you were a 3 quarterback guy for a second.
Nah, I'll never have 3. There's no point. But yeah, I think my team just, everyone kind of did really good. Jones just a little poopy, but everyone else did great.
Yeah,
I don't have any complaints except I could have
Trey
started
McBride.
Gibbs over
Trey
Jones.
McBride's a beast, huh?
Yeah, he's because Ertz got hurt, so
Yeah,
he
he's
came in.
killing him.
Yeah, that's good to see with Kyler back that he targeted him so much. But yeah, I liked it. Had a good week, and that's really it. Time for the preview. What do you see here?
Hmm. I see what I think actually should have been the game of the week, and that's why I'm gonna say
What a twist!
this is right, guys. Second game of the week. Um, but no, in all seriousness, I think it actually will be a pretty good matchup.
There's so many this week.
Yeah, but uh, dude, Allen against the Jets. Actually, I don't know. He's been playing a little weird lately.
Yeah, I'm very scared of Allen and Diggs together. I'm
But
happy
even
it's the
like
Jets.
his worst week is going to be like 15 points.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty scared of AJ Brown. He can
would be.
he can never
And
drop
Diggs, you
30.
should.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, if he gets
Yeah,
under
your
20
team is
points, I
just
will be
better.
pretty happy. So many guys can pop off. I just gotta hope that Steelers defense is too much for
Raheem the
four.
Dream doesn't.
Yeah, and then a big matchup: Montgomery versus Gibbs head to head here.
Mm.
They both did
Oh,
really good last week.
it's gonna be a tough game to watch, right? You're
Oh,
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
like
be freaking out.
every run, you're gonna be like, "Who's in there? Montgomery?
Yeah.
No, damn it, it's Gibbs. No, what?
So he had 17 last week, and Gibbs had, I think, a little more. He had 24. So they both, yeah, good weeks.
They're splitting like carries like right down the middle.
hmm I'm
But
like
and the
Ragai,
problem
but
is they're both making like it work too. That's what's crazy.
I know.
What are we saying?
I'm kind of like Ragai, where I'm invested in one team. I got three lines in here: Goff, Gibbs, and the defense.
I'm just warning you now about the golf train. Just tread lightly.
There, would you start? I don't have another quarterback on my team.
It's
You tell
a
me.
no. I would.
Well, you'd pick up and play one of these guys.
I know you're a big Geno Smith guy though, so
He's been so bad.
I think he is bad. He's just been.
Yeah, like
Oh,
a
you're
good week.
24. There you
Yeah,
go.
but then 2, 13, 13, 11. Yeah.
It's like the Derek Carr
Like,
like
there's not much
numbers.
here. Goff is my unfortunately best option.
Gardner Minshew.
He just got 5 points from Maddie last week against me. I'm gonna pass. No, not Tommy DeVito. Uh,
I saw he low key had like 14 points last week.
did he really?
Not
Oh.
horrible. Yeah.
All right. Who do you
Um.
who do you think here? I know Steve's projected 103, but I can see his team getting like at least 115 easily.
Steve's receivers scare me so much. Like,
Yes,
although,
I'm frightened.
but at the same time, your receivers are also really
Yeah.
good, so
We're gonna
kind of
find out
balances out. But
soon with what Chase does.
you know what? I was leaning Steve, but then I reassessed the receivers because you have two really good ones too, and I actually like your running backs better. So I think, although I do not like Terry McLaurin in the flex, I will lean you this week.
Oh, okay. What the twist? Surprise indeed. I have to pick myself.
But you also like need to win now. No
Yeah,
pressure.
it's must win. Must win for a lot of teams, honestly.
And Rye Guy said, "You're all idiots. Steve is winning."
I need to win really bad. Your game, their game, honestly, everyone's game except for
This is
Lev's.
really coming down to the wire here now. Like these are
Only
the
these two of the games don't matter for one of the teams. Like Lev is eliminated, so it only
yeah.
matters to Rob, and then kind of matters to Tom a little. But like if Tom, his hopes of making the playoffs are so slim, where everyone else is still fighting in the
It's
thick of it.
brutal. He's got a 5% chance. He's got like the best team in the league.
Yeah, our division is tough.
Yeah, same.
I know which one isn't. They would be almost the bottom two teams in the other two divisions. Because Maddie scored more than Rob.
But
And,
what's the craziest thing I think about our division is we don't have anyone that's more than 2 games behind. Like, look
mhm.
at Maddie's in the last place with 2 games behind first. Like, it's insane. Both the other leagues have 5 games behind for their
Yeah,
last place.
it's good to see everyone really competitive still.
Yeah. Well, not for
Oh,
me, but yeah.
yeah, just for the league. You know. All right, that wraps up. We're all done, boys. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Okay. Well, I guess I'm leading myself into my own matchup. This is a little weird, but having said that, I guess it's time for Olave Garden versus Higa, please. Again, V2. I think
V2.
Jim won last time we faced off, if I'm not mistaken. But I've decided I'm sick of losing, so it's gonna be dub coming this week.
Mhm.
That's a Ferg fact. You can lock it in.
Oh, I haven't done my Ferg fact
Put
yet. Oh man.
put it on the. Well, this could be it. Put it on the
We'll
books.
see. I'll look at it. All right, we'll start with Jim here. He's the first team I see. 120, pretty good week. You know, Amon Ra is so good every single week. I mean, look at this. This is insane.
That is insane.
What's his position rank? Gotta be really high up there. Only 7? I'm surprised. But I think Amon Ra is so good to have. Bit of a downer from Derrick Henry, though, and Brees Hall. Still managed to pull
Yeah.
off the win.
Henry just this year, something's off with him. Yeah, I know. I guess he's still pretty solid.
Yeah,
He just has a couple weeks, like another 2 and a 7.
yeah.
Just it's not like him, but still
No.
also pretty solid.
Good start for putting Kyler in over Trevor Lawrence. Huge difference there, 17 points. I wonder if Jim's going to keep starting him now. Probably so with the way Lawrence has been playing. It's been really bad.
Lawrence, dude, I don't know. Like, and not even just Lawrence. There's something about Jacksonville in general. The team pisses me off. I don't know because they're like good, but they're also like not. Like
Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's go check out your squad from last week here. Where did we go? Yeah, close one. 93. What happened? What went wrong?
Well, they were trying to get McCaffrey his 17th straight touchdown. They ran 4 straight plays to him, and he didn't score. So that could have helped, but would it have been enough? Probably not. Although the one was a pass attempt, so maybe.
And the Packers just, oof.
Dude, I'm just striking out with defenses all across the board this week or this year.
Yeah, it's a tough
Good
one.
bounce back week by Walker, though, I will say.
Yeah, that was nice. 19. Yeah, it was a nice, good pick me up for him. Anyone here? You had Puka on the bye. That was a tough one. Andrews definitely could have done better. Team scores 31 points and only has 5.
Yep.
That was a bit of a stinker.
I think he only had 2 catches.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That is his worst game of the season. But yeah, I mean, 93 could have won, could have lost. Just a couple stinky Packers, really, honestly, ruined it. Because everyone else did pretty good.
I mean, I knew going into it Watson was going to be like a stretch, but
Yeah,
3
you
points.
didn't have a choice. It's not like you
And he
started him
got
over good players.
his 3 points came in the first quarter. That's it, and
Oh
then
no,
nothing else the
really?
entire game.
Oh
Literally,
my
it came like
god.
the first like couple minutes into the game. He had 2 catches, and then I don't even know how it says he has 7 targets because that doesn't right.
Oh.
But
How are you feeling this week? How are the confidence levels?
well, I'm starting a lot. What's his name? Herbert. So
Is he off the IR? Is he in?
he is. It says he's been a full participant all week.
Ooh,
I don't
okay.
understand why they haven't taken his IR label off. But
Maybe they haven't activated him from IR, like in real life. I don't
I
know.
don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a close one again. I mean, Jim's team shouldn't be taken lightly.
No, not at all. Who are you most scared of on his team that could drop 30?
Cowboys defense
That's a great answer.
Against Carolina.
Yeah.
Come on. Maybe Amon Ra. I don't know.
Yeah,
Against
Jim's
Chicago.
team has so many guys have the potential to get like 20 to 30 in any given week.
He is missing Olave this
He
week
is.
and Pitts, so that's a big loss. Pitts.
I don't think that is a big loss. Ferg fact, there it is. Dalton
Um,
Kincaid has been really, really good the past couple weeks.
yeah,
Yeah, boom, boom. He's been killing it.
Buck should have
Oh,
kept him.
he should have. I gotta see. This is close. I don't know who I want to
And
pick.
and Higgins is out this week too. So
Hmm.
again,
Honestly, though, I think if Higgins was playing, I still would start Addison.
yeah, maybe.
Dobbs showed he's still good coming onto the team so quickly. And it's also because Higgins plays Baltimore. Well, Taylor on a bye, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I definitely would be starting him over
Oh,
Herbert
this
this week.
is. Alright, I just got a pick here.
I'll just do a quick once over and just look what players you like better and just say boom.
I think we're going to have the McCaffrey effect be the difference. I'm going to pick you.
Oh man, I hope so. Him and Stroud are like my only like hopes, honestly.
Alright, there it is.
Okay, we got Bryce baby versus Swifties versus Kelsey equals Swelsey. Still a little confused on the name, but it's neither here nor there. Big matchup, even projections. Oh, what is that? Almost 110 each projected. It's pretty big. Our co-host, who was a huge fan of this upcoming matchup, might I add, wanted to officially label this one is Rye Guy Game of the Week.
Alright, guys, game of the week. Wow.
Which, looking at it, actually does look like a pretty solid matchup.
Big matchup, too. Impactful.
Quarterback wise, too. Big quarterback matchup.
If we take a look at the standings here, the winner could basically take this, depending on their points scored.
Yeah.
So this is almost for the division. This is a huge matchup. Let's go see.
But what's weird is back on that, it said it's only like one game apart. But if you look at the playoff projections, it's 88 or percent.
Yeah, this stuff doesn't
88
make
to
sense.
40.
I think because ESPN is taking. I don't even know what it could be. Maybe they're not. I don't know how they're determining playoffs here. Maybe they're just doing this percentage based off your record overall.
Officially eliminated. The Tom's still hanging in there 5%. He's got a chance.
Yeah, that'll be a must win for him. Let's see. Who do we have first here?
Back on track here.
All right, I got Justin here. Do you want
Let's
to talk
not get back
about?
on track. No.
You want to talk about what he did to you?
I mean, he beat me by 10 points almost exactly. So
yeah, this was a close game to the end.
you know what's like honestly like messed up too is I really wanted the Colts State, but I just didn't have the money really to like pick them up, so I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But if I would have played them, you know, makes you wonder.
Yeah, just having Puka on a bye there really hurt you. And Justin was able to capitalize on that. Christian Watson with a stinker.
Oh, well, we'll get into that later. But,
but yeah, Justin's team did good. And the Charger stack's working nice. Herbert and Eckler.
I see someone finally got on board the Otten train.
I think someone has to get off the Otten train. Although when Kelsey's back next week, I suppose.
Yeah, he's definitely off the Otten.
Forgot about that little small detail there on the bench that Kelsey was on a bye.
Me as well.
But yeah, Justin's team, everyone did pretty good. I mean, whatever for Otten, backup tight end. Brown a little concerning, but it was Kyler's first game back. Hopefully he could bounce back, and then Chuba's still the starting running back, even if it's on the Panthers. I mean, it's points all right. Let's go take a look now at his opponent for the week. Andre. Big week. Just about 130.
Big win. Yep. He's got interesting decision what to do with Dobbs, right? Because trade deadline approaching. He's got Mahomes. He doesn't really need him. Might be.
And you would never really start Dobbs over Mahomes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, be pretty good trade bait if I'm Drew.
Yeah. I wish Drew reached out because I didn't even realize. I definitely would have dabbled in an offer for Dobbs.
Wait, did we pass the deadline already?
Yes, it's over.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday was the last day.
Scratch that. Cut that.
But yeah. See, if I'm Drew there, I'm reaching out. I'm hitting up everyone with a bum quarterback and saying, hey, you want Dobbs? Yeah, he got 130 with 2 from Deontay and 5 from Taysom.
I hate Keenan Allen so much.
He's so good.
Just hate him so much.
Like, is it when you had him on your team he sucked, or when you play him he goes
No,
off?
I just like I just don't like him. Period. But two, like I was not to get too off topic, I was playing him in two other leagues, and it just always happens whenever I have to play Allen. He just always goes off. It never fails.
Yeah. I also fell victim to the Keenan Allen 30 pluser. I played him week 3 here. It was not fun. But yeah, good week by Drew, and I can see why Rag made this his game of the week. This can be
Yeah,
this be a real
gonna be a
close
good
one
one.
here. Anything going on the bench that we got to look at?
I like the quarterback matchup. The
Yeah,
the personally, I don't think the receiver matchup is close,
it's pretty
um,
heavy towards Drew
but then again, you look at the tight end, who's pretty much a receiver. So
and Eckler. Kind of, I think Eckler's much better than Mixon, and Mixon plays a good Baltimore defense.
yeah,
This really could come down to the quarterbacks. Like the Chargers as a whole, depending on if Herbert throws passes to Eckler or to anyone not Keenan Allen, that's going to help him a lot. Same thing with
and
Mahomes to Kelsey.
I was gonna say I don't know about. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know about if the Philly game's gonna be a shootout or
Defensive battle, right?
maybe like a low scoring game. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I could see it being like a 24-21 game. Anyone you'd start from their benches?
Dang. Uh, how's DeAndre Swift been doing?
I think pretty good. Slow start after week 1, but then he just one inning. Been doing really good since.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably keep him.
Would you almost put Swift for White and then put Tank in for Rashad?
Or even Lockett maybe, because hasn't he been doing
Lockett
pretty
too.
solid?
I think he's has been. I guess he's questionable. I don't know how hurt he is. Oop.
Yeah, I feel like he's so hit or miss.
I
Either
could,
way, I don't think there's a bad choice. So,
for Justin,
wow.
I don't think you start anyone else. I don't know about this Bobo guy. I think you should probably
You're not buying into the Bobo hype.
not buying. He's the 4th receiver. What is this? Why is he on your team?
He's Jake Bobo.
No,
That's
no to
why.
the Bobo. And K-Dot could probably be dropped too. But I think I want to go with Justin.
Man, this is a close one. It really is a tough one.
In a tough game versus the Eagles, I feel like Mahomes is going to hyper target Kelsey. And then if Herbert can get like a screen pass to Eckler, GG.
Yeah, and Rye Guy also went Justin, so I guess I'm gonna give some love to Drew and say he's
All
gonna
right.
take it.
2-1. I think almost everyone's going to be watching this. One of those matchups to keep an eye on.